Okay, let's go. I missed the button. Let's go. But yes, Nightcry is the reimagining of the Clock Tower series. It is absolutely amazing, and I'll be doing this in a marathon format because I'm not expecting to PB. It is a traditional point-and-click that has a whopping 19 FPS right now. 6 FPS, we've gone up. The large FPS, we're clearly running out of frames here. We start as a basic point-and-click. This is our character Monica. In order to progress through a lot of the game, you need to kind of understand what is going on. There is the applied learning thing that is always present in most of these games, and it will continue in this one. If you don't know how to do something, it's not going to work. Now, why do I love Nightcry? Imagine if every single character in this game had to go to the bathroom, and that's this game. Everyone walks like they're on the verge they might not make it. Let's just put it that way without getting too gross. But it's going to continue that way. You also have great models, and a lot of Kickstarter backers, funny enough. This is Vigo. He owns the boat, and he has a glass eye. Guess what he is? I'll give you a wild hint. He wants us to light up his glass eye, because we are polite gentlemen while he is old. He really wants you to light up that glass eye, by the way. So what we're going to do is go to the bar, take the matches, because Vigo is lazy, and we are going to talk to him twice. Once. I'm sorry, I'm blind. Hey, I got the good path. I actually made it. Let's see. Alright, we got it. I never get that. We lied for Vigo, and now we can leave. That is the entire mission right there. The game does have spoken dialogue, and it's amazing. Everything about this game is, like, quite literally the greatest game to ever exist. As well, I'm trying to exit on this side. Thank you. Because now I'll be hitting the elevator. The game really is a treat to behold, and there are actually some good skips in this game, believe it or not. I should be coming along the elevator bend on this side. Keyword should. But just enjoy the walking as we have it. Look how beautiful it is. There she is. We have our friends, and they want us to talk to Harry downstairs. You need to meet up with him, because he's a super radical dude. Don't you guys want to meet up with Harry? He's looking for us on the lower floor. So we're going to meet up with Harry. And also, since this is a marathon commentary style, what I am going to do is show off, I think, cutscenes that are good to go. My estimate for this, I want to say, is about a 52 or so. Depending on how this goes. It could be a 50 flat, but we'll see. Anyway, we're going to continue walking, and now we're on the lower floor, where most of this takes place. Also, I forgot to, gotta do a little bit of a split. We get a minor cutscene, ignore it, there's just a little girl in a hat running around, but, hey, it's Harry, and he has a soda. We need to talk to Harry 3 times. See, look at this guy. The absolute gentleman in a jacket and shorts. This game takes place on a cruise and was a reimagining of the Clock Tower series. Anyway, we just saved some time. Well, I lost time, but that's fine. Enjoy the cutscene, by the way. This is what this game has to offer. Also, half the time the game's about to crash, it's always not responding. That's normal.
Don't get yourself worked up now. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
What a gentleman.
What? You think a soda will get you on my good side?
Hey, you're thirsty, right? Here we go.
Wait for it.
What is
Remember,
it
this
now?
is a horror game.
Well, something's grabbing my hand.
This is indeed a horror game.
I said something inside here. Grab
Wait, do
my
I
hand.
have a mod? I need to change the title of the
Harry,
stream.
The Gregory Peck Act is a bit outdated, don't you think?
I'm serious.
I don't know if I have Sora here or not. Can you change the title in game to Nightcry? So just edit the word haunting around Nightcry and then the game to Nightcry. Also, this man is officially dead. But don't worry. We now get the Scissor Walker. And that is going to be spooky. So the Scissor Walker mechanic is you can run away. And the way you want to take it out is you are going to get the fire extinguisher and absolutely just decimate it. Also, moving on these angles is not easy. It looks about as hard as it is. There we go. As well, we just took him out, and in the elevator, I need to grab a few things. 1, 2. Thank you, Sora. That was much appreciated. We get a smartphone, because we do not own a phone otherwise. Monica cannot afford a phone. I am sorry, so we must steal this man's. Nightcry is one word. That is correct. At least I think it is. It should show up. I don't know. Hey, look, back to the soda machine. We're going to keep moving. No, that is coming up to Ching, and this game does have amazing cutscenes, as you can tell, and a lot of the deaths will be like that. Anyway, the cell phone actually plays a great mechanic. The game isn't showing up? Oh, that's not good. It should be one word, but it might be the capitalization, I'm not too sure. Anyway, we need to charge the phone. And now we have an actual phone. Now, this is mandatory to the speedrun and your life. You must post on Facebook. You must post. Murder aboard the Oceanus. That's the name of the boat. If you do not do that, you cannot get the best ending. I apologize. That is mandatory. As well, you need the light now to go into certain rooms. And everyone on this boat is apparently a clairvoyant, because what's going to happen is, while I'm in the room, I run to the back, that phone starts ringing right when I'm next to it. Alright, we answered the phone, and now we're going to learn a bit more about ourselves and someone named Angie. Angie is the guy's phone, the wife of the guy's phone we jacked. So, Angie's not very happy that we stole the phone, but it doesn't matter because Angie does not matter. And now we're going to get the most dedicated and high-octane death in this game possible. I know, great horror deaths, everyone loves them. This game really sells itself when you think about it. Check this out. We're going to run down this hallway. Everything's all normal, but high-octane action. I cannot skip this cutscene, by the way. It is mandatory.
Oh,
Thank you for the follow.
sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Enjoy the cutscene. This is
Are you all right?
the definition
You look
of
very
adrenaline.
pale.
Are you alive?
What?
Oh no, what's gonna happen? The music's ominous. Ooh, a panic event, what's gonna happen? Oh my god, the trolley! And then he just gets destroyed by the trolley. Best part, you have to watch that death scene. You can skip the soda one, but you have to watch this one. The game forces you to do it, and this guy just couldn't hop out of the way in time. Consider how much speed had to have been gathered to, like, destroy a man. If you don't dodge it, by the way, both of you get crushed by the same trolley, and it's amazing. You should be a good story. That was the only thing I forgot. Anyway, now that we're there, we can start going to the elevator, which should be good. The elevator mechanic is we use the employee keycard we stole earlier. Oh, God. And we're going to use the employee elevator. The issue, though, is that the fuse box doesn't work, and we need to learn that. In order to do that, you have to look at everything. The fuses are broken. And then we get out of here. And as well, I'm going to get a phone call in a moment, so I'm going to start running down this hallway. We're going to get a phone call. A good speedrun strat is to get Angie's number, or get Angie's phone a bit earlier. Remember, Angie is the husband, or the wife. She wants to find you, so you're good to go. We're going to have a mini puzzle here, and the puzzle design is going to be a number pad. The answer is really simple. Use Facebook to find the guy's birthday, and then it is March 14th. It's Pi Day. Let's go. You don't actually have to know it. If you just type it in, you're good, which I think is a very good thing for this game. And now it's open up. And you need to go with it because the guy we found apparently was a mechanic who always carries a fuse whenever he goes on vacation. You know, a normal guy. And that's what people do, right? They carry fuses on them when they go on vacation. I know every time I've ever been on vacation, I brought the exact fuse of the place I was staying at. You always carry a fuse. Powerful. There's a fun laundry machine death you can get in there. Yes, I said that correctly. You can die inside of a laundry machine where someone turns it on while you're in there, and it is just as good as it sounds. I do not, unfortunately. I apologize. Anyway, now that I have the fuse, the elevator is now going to work, and we can then go into the elevator. As well, there's going to be a death scene in the elevator if you're not careful. So I turn on the light now. If you do not have the light on, you will not win the panic event. You have to have it so you can hit the elevator buttons. That old woman wants to kill you for some odd reason. I'm not entirely sure. She hates you. That's really the only reason I can think. She hates you because you walk like you're about to go to the bathroom, and she knows that you're going to beat her to the bathroom because you have youth, and she has the opposite of youth. She is quite literally the equivalent of human dust. So wondering, now everything is spooky, and we are going to be back on the second floor. This is where Vigo's glass eye was earlier. We need to cut across so we can meet up with our friend Jessica. We saw Jessica earlier, right? We saw Kelly and Jessica, a couple of cool chicks, and we need to meet up with Jessica to make sure she's doing okay. I would hate if anything happened to Jessica. Right, guys? It would be a shame if anything bad happened to Jessica. I would just feel so sad if anything bad happened to Jessica. Well, first off, we need the key, because that's going to get us out of this area. So we steal the key for the cafe. And I want to check the locker, because I want to steal things from the boat. Oh, there we go. This one. And it's actually Jessica inside the locker. Sometimes you can avoid this panic event, but usually you can't, so you just kind of have to fight off the silver locker. Anyway, Jessica's now dead inside the closet. She is not hanging around too hotly. You need to kill Jessica off, funny enough, because if you don't, you will not be able to get the best ending. There are some things you are forced to do. Anyway, the Scissor Walker is extremely weak to fire extinguishers, so I get the other fire extinguisher and proceed to take her out yet again. By the way, the Scissor Walker in this game is indeed a chick. Believe it or not. We now know the layout of the ship, so we can now progress forward, and I can turn off the light. As well, you can only run during panic modes, and you can trip during those as well. So this weird, awkward movement that she's doing right here is going to be the majority of the game's movement, which I think is just downright amazing. Funny enough, though, for a point-and-click horror game, this does actually have some speedrun skips that do come later on. I've theorized level 2 can have skips. Level 1 is too fast to have them anyway, so there's no point. So you're good here. Anyway, this next room is going to be incredibly important. You need to use the keys on this door, but you need the light on as well. If you try going in this room without the light, you'll die instantly. I don't know what kills you. The game does not tell you. You just straight up don't live. You don't have a good time. Now the light on, we are alive and can make it out of here, and this is a pretty good intro section. This is the first third of the game. Most of the game is going to be the third level because a lot of Clock Tower games tend to work like this. But that was pretty good for the most part, I would say. Here we go. Now we're playing as the next character in this game. His name is Leonard. Leonard is an absolute god, and you will bow down to him. He is absolutely the greatest video game character to ever exist. You play Solid Snake? Dude, this is Leonard. Leonard has power. Look at this manly gait in his walk. He's an absolute unit with absolute power. A true god and savior and lord. You don't have to talk to these chumps yet. You're going to do their job for them. You're going to get a raft. Leonard is observant, so he found a raft. And then you talk to these guys. These guys love you so much. The dialogue that they say is that one of them watches you in the shower. They want to be Leonard. They want to feel Leonard. They don't know anything about life rafts, and they cannot look left. They are absolutely blind. Luckily, they had Leonard here to show them the way to the rafts. And now, since Leonard identified the rafts, they are going to be the ones to row. Leonard's such a god, he doesn't have to row the boat. He's an absolute unit. He's also going to make sure they're all good. Eric is scared. Meanwhile, Leonard will comfort them. I will go to the forest, and he does. So this section is going to be absolutely, like, prime excellence. It is going to be the most awesome thing you've ever witnessed. You guys know Metal Gear Solid and how that game has stealth sections and you need to be a stealthy boy? This game is similar where you also are playing Metal Gear Leonard. Now, in Nightcry, what you have to do is you have to go through a stealth section avoiding through a few guys. There are going to be guys patrolling and you need to dodge all of them in a point-and-click speedrun. It is Leonard Gear Solid. That is correct. Leonard Gear. By the way, the game is currently not responding. It does this on many loads. It is a well-programmed game that drops down to 5 FPS sometimes. Anyway, there's this chump. He does not realize the power of Leonard. He sneaks by right in front of him. He didn't even notice Leonard here. It's going good, Moonshine. Haunting Ground was bad, but I'm currently doing marathon commentary for Nightcry. At this point, we're going to have some sentimental value. Leonard is a man of responsibility, so he wears gloves. Remember, no glove, no love. That's the rules of Leonard. As well, did you know Leonard was a prime baseball champion? In addition, Leonard also knows the power of radio. radio. He knows what's going on with that radio. 16, he knows what to do. Oh, we're doing well, Moonshine. He calls for an SOS. And now people are going to save us later in the Oceanus. All because of Leonard. If it wasn't for Leonard, no one would survive Nightcry. Everyone would be dead. If not for Leonard, the game would fall. Nice, Moonshine. Glad to hear that's going well. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to run up here, and we are going to get some parts. It means you cry at night, Cuyo. That is what Nightcry means. What I mean by parts, so a big section is going to be more of a stealth section like I mentioned, and we need to get a cultist mask. We're going to get 2 parts of it, and we'll find them. Leonard is also a repairman, so he finds superglue just lying around. He willed the superglue into existence. He does not go to the pit of the damned. Leonard controls that pit. He does not need to launch it. Enough money I needed. I'm not entirely sure. I just understand there's a lot of Kickstarter backers in this game. As well, you're about to watch the manliest cutscene of all time. Leonard is absolutely going to dominate this man coming up. Leonard's not a chump. That's what he isn't. Love me down. Leonard's going to teach this young hooligan here a lesson through pure stealth and intimidation. Look at this absolute god of stealth. Leonard's watching him. He's not watching Leonard. It's power. The best part, he's going to investigate the baseball, not knowing that Leonard has opened a portal to the other world. Now the best part, Leonard's increasing power. He has somehow managed to will the man out of existence. He is no longer alive. He is forever gone. He does not exist. And we took his mask. Leonard destroyed the man's mask and cracked him in half. We don't even know where the body went. We only have his mask. Leonard is not a kind god if you mess with him. Do not mess with Leonard. He is not a kind god. He can be merciful if he wants to be. As well, Leonard's about to exterminate an entire ghost. You need an exorcism? Call Leonard. He knows how to do it. He's going to investigate the other half of the mask that we need. And then, Leonard knows power. He destroys a ghost with a wine bottle. What an absolute legend. I've tried that once. It didn't work out nearly as well. Leonard, on the other hand, knows how to use a wine bottle. He knows the power, and he has skills. He's also a repairman, and we have fixed the Mask of the Faithful. Yeah. Well, keep in mind, though, these aren't going to be my actual splits. These are going to be marathon splits. These will likely get really far ahead, because I know what I'm doing now, and I'm not going to die. There we go. There's some music in this game. Very, very little. This game boasts one of the greatest soundtracks in the world, though, which we'll see coming up. And now we're going to infiltrate the cultist. On a more serious note for a moment here, I actually theorized that there would be a big skip here that would skip grabbing the mask, and it's doable. I've gotten 2/3 of it done, but the problem is there's one guy I just can't pass. I can pass this guy and them, but I cannot pass this guy because there's no activatable thing to get the mask. There's a glitch you can do later on that will allow you to bypass death triggers, and it is really helpful because you can continue the game while playing that. But the problem is, the clickable thing is you have to be in a range, and it's right about here. So I can't do that skip yet. I would love to, but in the moment, it's not feasible. Anyway, we're inside the house, and Leonard is going to be an absolute smooth man. He is getting a phone number, because he has power. Did I mention Leonard's the king of stealth? Because he is. Let's have Bonanza. What about Bonanza? Leonard has to go Indiana Jones on someone. He has the rope. He has the power. He's merciful to people. Oh god, Moonshine, the 5 gift subs. Thank you. No! To DJ Rebirth, Funkadella Chica, Strawberry, Neko, and Bearded Ninja. Enjoy the gift subs from Moonshine. Thank you very much for those. Dark Navi, you think you need the phone. You think you need it, but you don't. Leonard is too powerful for force things. It happens, love me down. It does happen. So what we're going to do is the ultimate power. The Hand of Glory. And now, what I'm going to do is call that phone number I had earlier. Leonard is absolutely going to stealth his way through this. Now, don't Dark Navi mentioned a good point. Normally, you would have to send an SNS message, which is going to be the message I said earlier with the phone. However, what I can do instead is just hop down like the Rope King Leonard is. We are now going to be breaking into the well. But don't worry, Leonard's protected. He brought gloves. Whenever you go into a well, just remember to always bring gloves. Leonard's sheer weight would destroy the well if he fell down without these gloves. He's saving the populace by wearing these gloves. He understands the power. As well, you would die in this cutscene if you did not wear gloves, because you fall all the way down to the bottom of the well. Now that we're down here, what we are going to do is take the Hand of Glory. It's pretty much a channeling for Leonard. It's like a lamp. Like, you ever hold a candle? This is a candle to Leonard. The actual power is coming from him himself. What the Hand of Glory is going to do is help us avoid cutscenes. Or help us avoid dying in this tunnel. All these hands want a piece of Leonard because he's so great. But, sorry, Leonard's saving it for the worthwhile. Also, there's going to be jump scares involved, so it's spooky, guys. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, oh my god. Oh, no. Alright, there we go. And now we got that. And now we are going into the ceremony room. We're going to learn all about the cultist plot. First things first, Leonard investigates. He knows where to look. Leonard's also a god when you're on his side. If you're not on Leonard's side, he'll destroy you by sending you to another dimension. If you're on his side, he'll take you back. He'll carry you on his shoulders. For now, though, what I need to do is look around. We go up here. We're almost done with this section. This is the ceremony room, and we need to get a full look of this area. We learned about the ceremony, the Oceanus, and now we may leave. Nothing else must be looked at. We don't need other information. We have it. We have Jerome, we saved him, and now we know about the cults and what they're going to do. As well, we are now able to leave. We are officially out of here. And like I mentioned, Leonard's going to carry back Jerome like a god. Unfortunately, what does happen, though, is terrorism happens on the Oceanus, and the boat blows up, and they kidnap Leonard when his back is turned like a coward. We don't know who did it yet, but someone managed to kidnap Leonard. We don't know what happened, though. You understand, hero. Anyway, you guys mentioned this game doesn't have a soundtrack. Let me hit you with the greatest track to ever hit. Leonard's back. Leonard hooks up his I think, niece with successful conductors. Leonard is the ultimate wingman, by the way. Look at all these chicks around Jerome. Jessica, Monica, you're Rooney. Bloody Minna, thank you so much for the raid. Can I get a shout out for Bloody Minna? Welcome back, Salad Dog. So the whole goal here is you need to talk to everybody at the party, and by talking to everyone at the party, you can get the trigger to go outside. Thank you. Hopefully Bloodstained went well. Monica's trying to get at Jerome, but Leonard's wingmanning is too powerful. Jerome is a single bachelor, but you must not worry. Minna, thank you so much for the raid. If you guys do not know Minna, check her out. She is very nice. As well, this is a Kickstarter backer. I'm not going to talk to him. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Dices. I'm currently doing marathon commentary for Nightcry, which is a pretty solid game. I hope you enjoy that song. We'll hear it once more, but first things first, Rooney is pathetic. Rooney is sad. Rooney will always be wanting to jump off cliffs. Oh, hold on, it's right here. Sounds good, Dark Navi. Anyway, we get a cutscene where you try jumping off, but Jerome saves you because Leonard told him to come out here and save your life because they know about you. But yes, welcome everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Have a great night, Kazu. It was good having you around, and I hope you take it easy. Thank you for joining the raid. But yes, we're doing marathon commentary. We're back to the music. I'm sorry to tell you this, though. This is also a Kickstarter backer, and we're going to be leaving the music. The music is now going to be gone. I'm sorry, everyone. The music is gone. The power is gone. But that's okay. We do not get that music back. But we get to do other things. So we're playing as Rooney now, who is the third and final character of Nightcry. She is the actual protagonist. The other 2 characters are not protagonists, they're more secondary characters. But Rooney will be the main character for the rest of the game, and she looks like she is in like a different form of having to go to the bathroom. My eye is doing a lot better. We took Saul's phone number because Rooney is a cutie, and we are able to go back. We're meeting up with Jerome. Rooney just getting all the guys' numbers because Leonard vouched for Rooney. You see, if Leonard did not vouch for Rooney, she would never, ever get a number. Leonard's just so powerful, though, she manages. She might. She has some kind of terminal disease. You must apologize to Rooney. Rooney is also actively suicidal, which is sad. Anyway, we're going to comfort Jerome in his hour of need. As well, we're going to do some hot speedrunning tech, if you guys are not aware. Also, I forgot to split. That's fine. Here it is. That's a comfortable-looking sofa. That's a comfortable-looking sofa. That's a comfortable-looking sofa. Hey, I can hear someone in the shower. So you need to talk to like 3 objects in the room, and then the 4th one, you'll get a little event here with the Scissor Walker, because the Scissor Walker is actually in the shower. I don't know if you knew this, but the Scissor Walker and Jerome are actually bestest of friends and roommates, and we interrupted the Scissor Walker's shower. So she's not very pleased that we're talking to Jerome in front of her, so we have to run away now. Also, my split name should be indicative of what's going to happen right now. Now, Jerome's room is going to have ultimate power in escaping. We're going to run this way. I can run away, but I don't want to run out of stamina, so I have to be careful. Because Rooney is powerful, they leave the room normally. What we have to do right now is go to the movie theater, because that's going to be a safe spot. It'll be a very, very safe spot. I'm trying to avoid sprinting for now, because I'm going to have some weird angles, but I'm going to just run at a base level. It should be safer at the very least. We can sprint to that. That'll be good. If you start seeing red around Rooney, she is going to trip, and tripping is really bad. You really do not want to trip in this game. It will not be kind to you. So we're going to the 3rd movie theater for a couple of reasons. One, it's one of the ways to lose the Scissor Walker, and as well, it's going to be where we need to go next in terms of actual puzzles. So we go here. I don't want to run, I don't think. I'll run a little bit, then we walk. Yeah, I just started. Okay, this is good. As long as I don't run again, I think I'll be fine. I really don't want Rooney tripping, because if she trips, that means I am going to be falling down. I'm kind of at the spot of stamina that she might trip, but I don't want that happening. Because it is a long, like, recovery period. Anyway, we hide up here, and I'm not going to run. I'm just going to go in the standard pace. Now I can run. Alright. Alright, guys, here it is. This is the panic event and how you hide from the Scissor Walker. This is forced, you must do it. Rooney learned a thing or two from Leonard and also mastered the product of stealth. The Scissor Walker doesn't even notice Rooney. She is that stealthy. There's a reason why Rooney has a mild relation to Leonard. She has the power. Not as much as Leonard, but mild power. Anyway, you briskly crawl away, and the Scissor Walker is no more. They do not care about you anymore. But we will see Kelly up here. There's Kelly. And Kelly's going to be our friend. She'll give us the phone number, and then we run away. Alright, we don't care about Kelly anymore. One more talk. So Kelly's going to give us a mission that we need to find everybody, but we literally don't need to do a single thing. Also, I could probably split there. That was a good segment. Here we go. At least I think that's where I split. I could be wrong, but we'll figure that out. And now what we need to do is a few things. Sounds good, Imogen. Thank you so much for stopping by for the lurk, and it is much appreciated. Have a great night. I do really appreciate that. So now that we're out of the movie theater, the Scissor Walker really only shows up if you activate her. So there's certain things in the game, if you investigate, she'll come out, but outside that, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So, while I'm running here, we're going to run back to the main foyer. I'll be expecting a call from Kelly, and we will have to go to the room where she's at. Also, Rooney is incredibly awkward around doors and will always do this weird little shuffle. I don't know why that is. It only happens to Rooney. And there's zero answer for it. Anyway, I expected the phone call from Kelly. I propped the phone, because that is actual speedrun tech. And now we're going to be hitting the room where all the survivors are. We need to be in that room for a few reasons, because there are people there with vital knowledge to our success. And once we're outside the room, I can call Kelly on the phone and it'll let us in. As well, though, if you're exploring the area, this is Walker coming out in many places. There's going to be another puzzle as well, which is an RNG puzzle. There is a safe route for it. I'm going to do that. It's still a little bit RNG, but I would rather play it safe than sorry, because most of the things are on the way. It's not major. It's pretty minor. So I'm going to run right here, and then we're going to call Kelly. Now that we're outside, we are allowed to be let inside because we have Kelly's phone number. We made a friend, so we're important. We need to talk to Kelly about twice. You need to talk to everyone twice because they're going to give you vital details. This way we get Monica's phone number. And Jessica's. I talked to her because this is Angie from earlier, and if you remember, Angie had the number to call Monica, actually. So I have that. This guy right here in the sun shirt is a Kickstarter backer. He does not matter. I'm sorry. You want to talk? You guys want me to talk to him? I could if you want, but here's Vigo. He has the keys because he's the owner of the ship. This chick wants to go with Leonard. She wants to sleep with him. Meanwhile, let's talk to the Kickstarter backer. He's polite. We're not talking to her. She's mean to us. She wants Leonard all for herself, but she does not realize that one person cannot contain that much Leonard. Did I back this one? Actually, no. I found out about Nightcry, like, shortly after it came out, I think. Which is really heartbreaking. Anyway, from this point on, we're going immediately back to the movie theater because that's going to have the key I just got from Vigo. Let's keep moving, and there's going to be a lot that I have to do here. Also, if anyone is curious about Nightcry and why I'm so excellent at this game, I am the world record holder of Nightcry. Why did I do it? Well, one thing could be head because I... self-loathing? It's really hard to say every reason. But we can now go down to the end and we'll be good. There is a strat that I wish I can do, but it is RNG, and I'd rather play it safe, especially in a marathon setting. Also, I've already watched a cutscene in this, so it wouldn't be a marathon. It wouldn't be a world record run anyway. But we're going to go here, use the key. Like I mentioned, Rooney does this weird, awkward shuffle before any door. I don't know why. She's the only character in the game who does that. Monica doesn't do it. She'll open doors normally. They really phoned it in on Rooney's door animations. I don't know why. Remember how Silent Hill 1 has the master of doors? Yeah, this one doesn't. Hey, but we have Jerome. Remember, Jerome never actually gave us his number. He just wanted us to go to his room. Jerome, you didn't even buy me dinner yet, man. But now we get his phone number. As well, remember when I said we have to kill Jessica? We have to kill Jessica in the early game because Jessica's going to call us right now on the phone. That's supposed to be a red herring that, oh, Jessica's not actually alive, so whatever she says is not accurate because she's not living. A ghost must be calling us. At this point in the game, I'm sorry, guys, but Jessica is dead. I'm sorry if you guys feel heartbroken about that. But hey, there's Jessica's number. She warned us about a guy named Eric. That was the guy who Leonard had to comfort, and we'll run into him later. It doesn't matter in the speedrun, though, because we're going to be able to avoid that entirely, but we get to watch one of the coolest, I guess, cool is a very subjective word, one of the coolest death scenes in this game, I would argue. We keep running, and we are going to crawl on, no, not that one, wrong one. We're going to, no, not that one, cursor, that one. We are going to crawl through here. Alright, guys, look at this power. She just needs to die because you need to get that phone call. Then, if you don't get it, you won't get the best ending. A lot of the stuff in the early game changed into the late game, and I actually should not be getting the best ending, but I'll glitch my way to it. Anyway, Rooney did not know. The Scissor Walker knows how to push buttons. So Rooney is going to crawl away at maximum speed. Like a champion. She's fighting for her life. I just love that. She just crawls away. It's amazing. It really is amazing in that part. Oh, wait, no, I don't split here. I split in the next area. This is fine. So now you hear the explosion, and Leonard just got back to the boat. This is where the timelines are converging, and there are 3 different timelines. There's Monica's timeline, there's Leonard's timeline, and then Rooney's. Rooney's the one that matters because this is where we are at the end of the game. Now, first things first, you need to understand that Monica's in one of these crates. I don't know which one, but she is in one of them. The reason why I don't know is because it's RNG. And we'll find that out momentarily. So we need to exit this. Thank you. And we will see. Let's check. We'll call John Thompson. If you remember, Monica does not have her cell phone. Let's see. Hold on, did I get it? Okay, this is it. This is it. Normally it's this one, but RNG will dictate other ones. It could be any of the 4. Either way, we ram it open using the forklift because Rooney is 300 IQ, and we find Monica.
Monica!
You need Monica alive in order to progress to the game, so you need to make sure you save her. And then one more talk. There's another area that you can get in order to have Monica saved, but it's going to be weird. So if you don't find Monica, she doesn't count as being alive. At this point, she'd be dead if you did not find her. The thing is, though, if Monica's dead, you can't get the best ending. This ending is called 2 survivors, meaning 2 people survive. Take a wild guess who it is. We get the crane. Yes. Well, you need to do the cell phone ring anyway, and then you'll have to check each one. Normally it's the second one, but RNG could be any of the 4. Anyway, we have a minor puzzle. It's not actually a puzzle. Here's what you do. Up, up. I think it's up, 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 and the right, right. Up. 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 One more. And then right. I had a weird glitch where I had to do this on the other side. There we go. But now we're out of here, and then we can go to this side. So, like I mentioned, this game does have a few glitches. Weirdly enough, for a point-and-click horror speedrun, it's a better speedrun than you would expect. A lot of people, when they watch speedruns, always wonder, how can you break the game? What are you doing here that is more interesting than not? Right? So what we're going to do is go inside of here. Also, I'm going to skip that split because I don't know if I'm having time save or not. And inside here, I need to do a couple of things. I need to talk to Eric twice. I need to call Kelly. Calling Kelly will prove that to Eric that people are alive. Eric will give you some pills that you have to take. But the thing is, to get those pills, you would have to go to another part of the game. You'd have to go back to Monica and then feed them to her. But you'd have to do that entire crane puzzle again. What we do instead is a pretty big skip. And this is going to be Rooney's booty. So Rooney has a booty, if you were unaware, because you get just the largest booty shot in these vents. Whenever you're crawling through, it just constantly booty shot. Now, there are 2 vents you can go in. The right vent and the left vent. The answer is the left vent. If you go in the right vent, you die a horrible death. Now, I'm going to do a glitch by utilizing my smartphone, and I am going to talk to the thing back here in action. I'm going to pass this hole. Normally, you need to talk to the hole, and you'll get a panic event where the that one chick who wanted Leonard is going to die. But instead, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the death trigger that would normally kill me in the vent, and I'm going to stand up in the middle of the vent because you can't use that here. Rooney just stands up in the vent and is ultimately powerful and keeps walking. So that was one sequence break so far. I skipped a death scene, and I skipped a panic event. It's minor time save, but we're going to have massive time save in a brief moment here. In this room. Here we go. That was good. So, this might take me a couple tries. It's not an easy skip to get, and it requires certain places on the point and click of this game. A lot of the skips in this game are pretty rough just because of the game itself. But what I do here is I go on this side, and then I want to go right there. Right in this corner. Okay, I got the skip first try, baby. So, you can't use that here. What that did is normally if you run into this hallway without taking the pills, you will hit a death scene and it's one of the endings in the game. It's a bad ending and you're not allowed to pass it. However, since I did that, I'm fine. Also, this is Leonard. They took his skin. So now Leonard is the king of life support. I apologize. They stole Leonard's skin, man. They took it from him. Why would they take Leonard's skin? Well, he's dead. We had to unplug the life support. If you don't unplug the life support, Leonard becomes he becomes an all-powerful snake, and he dominates the world. You must stop that power. His legs are in there as tiny, tiny bones, yes. But Leonard is indeed dead. Also, I don't know if I have where I split for this. I think I split coming up. We'll see. Either way, we're outside. I'm gonna show a fun little Easter egg. There we go. Right there. Oh, look, a beautiful ocean. Oh, people are dying. Guys, I'm sorry. I killed all the Kickstarter backers. They're all dead. The Kickstarter backers are no longer alive. How sad is that? All the Kickstarter backers are dead. Alright, now we're going to get another keycard in the elevator as well. I want to skip a cutscene. Oh, I didn't get... Oh, I got it. I got the skip. Alright, so if you manage to get this earlier, you immediately get the panic event and save time, and you get the key card. It saves you a good chunk of time, so you want to do that. If Rooney looks up, that's bad, because you have to wait the entire time, and it's a jump scare. But if you do that instead, it's great time save. Well, you can just skip it. But yeah, if you go in the water, Leonard's life support is officially, like, he's alive, and if you go in the water. You need to kill him before you enter this water. You either get 2 things, either the Scissor Walker or Leonard. If you want the Scissor Walker, weirdly enough, Leonard would kill you. The Scissor Walker you can run away from, and I'm going to do that right now. Now, the most powerful death in Clock Tower, I don't know how the Scissor Walker is not straight up dead. I understand supernatural being, but Rooney uses electricity to destroy the Scissor Walker and immediately decides to walk back into that water, because that is a smart idea. Quite literally 300 IQ. Rooney must be entirely made out of rubber, which makes sense on why she runs like this. Absolutely mind-warping. Don't worry, we do have more skips coming up, and we are going to be able to get out of here. This is the first floor earlier, there's a fuse box, and we're going to be going back onto the second floor, which is where we want to be for the rest of the run. We'll be going up to another floor later on, but this is good. Okay. Now, we're going to be doing a game of 9-ball, and that game of 9-ball is going to require me to have a few answers. As well, I'm going to need a special key card, which I will get down here, and just a few things in general that are going to be a big requirement for me. First things first, I am going to be running upstairs, and that's going to spawn the Scissor Walker. They really hammer down the Scissor Walker encounters because we're in the end game, and you have to be careful. You'll find, I think, Angie in that room if you look for her, and normally you're supposed to have gotten the wedding ring in the beginning of the game, but taking the wedding ring takes time, and I don't want to do that. So instead, I'm going to just go with RNG, and hope to God it works. I grabbed 2 9-balls just because it's safer for the route. We're going to go right up here, and the Scissor Walker will spawn. In theory, you would be able to skip this if you landed it, but I have not been able to figure out if there's a trigger nearby. The skip only works if you use an item on actions like the door. If you do that, then it'll work. If you can't do that, it won't work. So it's absolutely required. As well, we're about to take out the Scissor Walker. We're going to take out the trash. That is correct, Starknado. And we go right here. There we go. Greg Neko. We destroy the Scissor Walker using the trash can, and she has disappeared. As well, the music is going to keep going, but I need to kill this baby, because this baby is going to have a 9-ball. It's underneath it. By the way, the color of the 9-ball doesn't matter, it's always RNG. The way you fight the baby is you have to talk to the dresser, and then Rooney just destroys it. Baby attack! Boom! She just yeets it down. Yeet, and then it's dead. Anyway, we got the 9-ball. It's the 5-ball, so that's good. We got the 5-ball. I'll know the answer for that one later, I think. We have 5. You need to have 3 9-balls later on, and I can only grab 2 of them because I did not do one of the requirements for the 3rd one. The game would normally not let you beat the game if that happened. However, though, since I can glitch out the game, I don't have to worry about that. But I still do need the code in order to beat the game. I just become soft locked if I don't have the code. So what I started doing is I grabbed 2 9-balls because it's going to be safer. Anyway, now that I'm up here, it's going to be pretty easy. The rest of this is going to take place on the 2nd floor. Correct, the wedding ring. And you have to do that as Monica. Like, if you didn't do that as Monica, you lose the entire run, which is unfortunate. Anyway, at this point, we're going to head back, and we're going to be going back to Jerome's room, in fact. And you guys remember that dude from earlier, Saul, whose phone number we got? You need to get Saul's phone number just for knowledge, but you don't need to actually call him. You just need to know he's alive at one point. Because Saul is not going to have a happy ending. I'll tell you that right now. Guys, you want to guess what happened to Saul? He died in a very creative fashion. I need to loot the keycard from Saul because he has the VIP keycard. He's very important because he's he's a captain of the ship. Or second command, I should say. But he is filled with darts. And of all the ways someone can die in this game, we have a panic event. Maximum dart throwing. The power is absolute. Like, I don't think you can handle that much power, guys. It is all powerful. It's ridiculous. This way, come on. Big turnaround. Dealing with the camera angle is half the fun of this game. There we go. I'm in the range. I can touch that. Talk to that, please. Thank you. And remember, I don't go in the first door. I go in the second door. Going in the first door takes you to the bathroom and you die in there. You don't die in there, but you have to get into a fight. Going in this room will hide me under the bed. You need the light on in order to go in here, funny enough, and then you hide under the bed, and you're good to go. So the Scissor Walker is gone, and I utilize the hiding under the bed area just so I can do it really quickly, because I need to go right back towards the VIP card with Saul's dead body. The Scissor Walker won't spawn for the rest of the run if I'm lucky, but we'll see. Oh, right. You can't do anything in the room unless the light's on, and that is a cell phone mechanic. We don't need that on anymore. I have a 5 right now, and I will grab the other 9-ball, because I want to say there's 3 combinations, but I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. because I don't remember three-digit numbers in the game of Nightcry. I usually just take the 9 balls and brute force it because it's easier. Anyway, now we have his key card because we robbed his dead body, the VIP card key, and we can get out of here. I liked how he died to the darts, by the way. Also, there's no process of elimination either. You just have to brute force the 9 ball. I mentioned that a few times because it is the end game puzzle, I would say. It is one of the end game puzzles, so you have to be careful. We are coming up near the end of this game. There's a few more things we have to do, but we're doing really hot right now. I'm, again, going to play this a bit safer on my part. So we're going to go to this room. And there are, I guess, well enough, along the way for the VIP elevator, there's also going to be the second 9 ball. So that's really good for me. The positioning of everything in this game is really well done, and I don't know why. Like, for a speedrun in the pathing, it's all really generous. Like, it's not out of the way at all. All you have to do is go to the bar, and it's in the middle of the bar. So right there. And we have it looks like the 9 ball. We have 5 and 9. Again, the color is not going to matter. The color is just a blank slate. It will give you a random ball each time, and I don't even know why they color the ball. Anyway, here we are. We're going to the VIP, and we'll be good. We have 5 and 9. And we can make it upstairs now. As well, I will need to check Facebook, because if you know 9 ball, the positioning makes a lot more sense. But I don't remember the exact rules of 9 ball, so I'm going to check the positioning out while I'm in this room. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get it. That's fine. SNS. Let's see. It is going to be... It looks like that diagonal. There we go. 1. Talk to both this and the diary twice. This is going to teach you about a lot of the cult stuff based in this game that has been happening. There's a lot of cult stuff, and you learn this is all Vigo's doing. Wild guess. It's Vigo, huh? You have to do that here, and we're going to be hitting the end. By the way, the 9 ball is top left, middle, and then I brute force it, okay? So here's the final skip of the game. I'm going to take the smartphone, I'm going to talk to the 9 ball panel. By doing that, I'm going to get you can't use that here, meaning Vigo's not allowed to kill me. So I can just go to the panel and brute force it now. And the answer was likely going to be a L. We'll see. That was an L. Alright. I know that combination. If you get 5-9, it's really good. Because that's just an L. And we're good to go. And we'll go here. You have to investigate this twice. It was 5, I'll give you the combination in a moment. Oh wait, was it not unique? After finding the picture of Jerome, you need to also raid the safe. It's unlocked, and you have to steal the glass eye in here. And the Eye of Casites. As well, I don't remember the exact final answer, but it's a poem that we were given earlier. Where is it? Get out of the way, Kickstarter backers. Oh my god, they're all in here. APMFT. Okay, APMFT. So we have A, P, M, F, T, E. They hammer this into you in the game. It really is. Anyway, we got that now, and we're hitting the final rooms. We did everything correctly. I should be able to have the 2 survivors ending. If not, I'll get another ending that is not 2 survivors. It all depends if we see Jerome or not on the way. We do not want to see Jerome. Seeing Jerome is going to be bad. We're going to go down. One more room. Let's see. No, it's not Purgatory. I think it's 1 survivor. It's a good ending. It's just not the best ending. Alright, we're down, and we're good to go. This is the final room, and enjoy the cutscene. Once we're in here, everyone is hung up like marionettes. They're all dead, by the way. No one here is alive, barring this gentleman here. Who could it be? The mysterious shadow. Take a wild guess who it is.
I'm surprised to think someone
It was Vigo the entire time. The man with the glass eye.
I know you.
That's right. I'm Vigo Baratsov, the owner of this ship. We met in the cargo hold, Rooney. A belated greeting.
Also, you finally hear his
Welcome to
voice.
the Oceanus.
There's the scissor walker, and we're gonna have a cutscene. The run ends on the final action, which will be coming up. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's pretty metal. Take a while to guess on who this is. Also, about a 51, I'd say is a good estimate. This is a bit rough on some parts, but maybe a 52, I think. I said 52 in the beginning of this, that works.
No!
struggle, Ruby. Father's going to take us to eternity.
Wait. Huh? That voice.
Take a wild guess who it is. Also, this is the guy who kidnapped Leonard on the boat.
Okay,
It was
Rooney?
Jerome. Monica's alive.
Monica,
You were supposed to give her the pills
what
to
are
keep
you
her
doing
alive,
here?
but by doing the glitch, she's already alive and she's not considered dead. So you get 2 survivors, which this is the best ending in the game.
Forget about him. It doesn't matter how much of a big shot celebrity he is if he's lost his mind.
That is correct, Zoku. Me and Nightcry are very relatable right now, and I debated I could possibly do this. So there is a final action, quick time event coming up, and this is where time happens. You'll see in a moment, but you do have to wait for this. You can't skip this. It must be watched. Here we go. And the Sister Walker's approaching. What can we do? We go for items, we get the eye, and time. And that was good. I want to say that was about a little over 50, like a 50-20. Not bad, though. Not bad at all.
Rooney, you gonna let them kill you?
But enjoy the ending.
You still
It's
haven't
pretty
let go of
metal.
your death
It's a
wish?
cool ending. I think it's probably the best part of this game by far. By the way, it's really weird that a couple of the
right.
endings in this game end like this.
Sorry, Monica. I'm gonna survive. No matter what it takes.
Thank you,
No
Moonchan.
matter the cost.
Alright, here it is. Leonard died because they took his skin.
Rooney?
They had to take him while he was asleep. But don't worry, Rooney is metal like crazy. She ripped out her own eyeball, sticks in the glass eye. Here it is. And can control the Scissor Walker. By the way, anything remotely bad happens to me, I'm like Vigo. Like, that's me. Vigo is me. Like, my spirit animal. That character there is me. You'll see why in a moment. It's entirely relatable.
Revenge is yours. Destroy the man who turned you into a monster.
That's also me because of my eye. This entire game is just a giant personification of me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it so far. Enjoy Vigo for a moment.
Wait! Wait! This can't be! No! No! This can't be! Wait! Wait! Oh, no. No. Hey! No, 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 wait!
It's
wait.
the laziest nose in the world. It's like, no, wait! Wait, no! No! No!
Wait!
No, wait! Wait! No, wait! No! Wait!
No! No! Wait! No! Wait!
And then he just straight up dies. Don't wait! No! No, wait! Hi, doing Helker. It's good to see you. And no, Rooney does not get back her normal eye. But this is the ending to Nightcry, and I do hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see the reward we get. And everyone just melts into green fire. Hey, Dema, how you doing? He died doing what he loved, mildly complaining. It's relatable. No, wait. Wait, no, wait. Wait, no. No, this can't be. And here's the ending. So that being said, that was Nightcry, marathon commentary.
We found the ship requesting rescue.
I do hope you enjoyed it.
Definitely the Oceanus. Over. Roger that.
That's
All
good.
units in the vicinity are heading your way.
And both Monica and Rooney are alive thanks to the help of Leonard from earlier. I hope I can get this into some kind of marathon. I'm hoping I can... There's a lot I want to apply this to, but I think Nightcry is an absolute treat, and whoever's watching this, whether you're doing it for fun or you're reviewing for marathons, I think this would be a good addition to many marathons. Like, your marathon is not complete until you have Nightcry. If I get rejected, you'll hear me on Twitter saying, no, wait, no, this can't be, wait. And you don't want to hear me talk like Vigo. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you.